the worst pain you'll ever experience and the most life-changing moment you'll ever experience. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. Hello. I want to have a little chat with you about something I've had on my heart. I'm a little frustrated this evening, honestly. I accidentally took a nap because I was falling asleep while I was trying to edit the video, and then the rest of the evening, was shot, as it always is whenever you take a nap. So I had to come out here and milk in the dark, which I hate doing, but you cannot skip days when you're milking. So I was feeling a little frustrated because I'm so tired, and I started doing some research and I started getting some inspiration for different styles of videos I could make and stuff, and it just got me like so excited about all the stuff I could do, and I started realizing I needed to declutter my house again and whatever, and it just like makes me so upset. Like, I can't even explain it to you because I have 3 small children and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I just don't have hardly any free time. Like, this is my free time right now. Here, milking a cow. And if I want free time, I could get it, but I have to have someone else watch my kids. I have to inconvenience someone else in order for me to have free time. And inevitably, like, it throws them off their schedule or whatever. Like, it's just not as good for them, It is just so frustrating being such a hardworking person and not being able to put hardly any time towards your goals and your desires. It's just, sometimes I get very excited and then it's the end of the night and I have to go to bed, because if I stay up late, then I'm not a very good mom the next day. You know what I mean? I'm sure you 9-to-5 people that have a 9-to-5 job and kids, and you want to have other dreams and aspirations, I can't even imagine. Or like single moms. I cannot even imagine how hard that would be. But at the same time, hi silly. But at the same time, I am living the dream right now. When Nathan and I got this property, we could not believe that it was really happening. When I first pulled up in this driveway, I was sending Nathan a video message. I said, Nathan, oh my gosh, this place is like a dream. Like, we would be living in a park. I cannot even fathom, like, it actually happened. And then we ran into so many issues, and we somehow got it anyway. And even after we got it, we just like were in denial. Like, we could not believe we actually got this property, And then we've got the cows again. Like, that was crazy when we got our cows and are like milking them, and it's just like been a whirlwind. When we had our first baby, like, I just like, I am living in the life that I had dreamed of for so long. Like, we have been looking for a property like this for like 10 years. And here I am, like, super frustrated this evening because I have so many other dreams and I have no time to pursue them because I'm so busy with my awesome babies, which are very young, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I have 3 kids that are super young. I've got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old and a almost 1-year-old. So it's a phase. It's a season of life that takes a lot. I listen to these old English novels, and one of the phrases they use sometimes is unalloyed joy. She had unalloyed joy, like there was no alloy in it, like a gold that's pure has no alloy, that kind of thing. It has nothing else mixed in with it besides just that one singular, pure, beautiful thing, right? That they had a special phrase for that because that's not very common, How many times do you ever feel perfectly happy perfectly joyful, where there's nothing else to upset you. Are you okay? What is your deal? Anyway, a really good example of this that I remember was the first time, I think it was Lewis, my second child, gave me a hug, like impromptu, all by himself, without me, hugging him first or anything. He just ran up to me and hit me in the face super hard with his head. But he did, on accident, and it's his head, so it didn't hurt him, and hugged me super hard. And it was just like, I was like tearing up from pain, but at the same time, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Like, he really loves me, And that is just how it is. That is how it always is, It's very rare to have a moment where you don't have any other mixed feelings about what's going on, any negativity or any, anxious or stressed, like so many things. Like when we got the house before this, that was a big, huge step up for us. We were living in the city and we moved out into the country, and it was just like, oh, finally. I was so happy. There's Perry. We were moving out in the country. We were just so glad to finally be out in the country. It was obviously God helping us. And the day after we moved, I was like, I thought I was gonna be perfectly happy, finally, and I was not. I was not. It was so stressful moving, and so stressful trying to set up, unpack all of our stuff and find stuff. It took us like a year to get to the place where we were like perfectly at peace in our home, So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're never gonna get to the place where, like, if I could only have a baby, or if I could only get, the job, if I can only get this one job that I absolutely love, or whatever. You're never gonna feel perfectly happy in that. You are going to feel partly happy, and partly stressed, like having a baby, getting pregnant, oh, that is something. That is really tough, and meeting the baby for the first time, the worst pain you'll ever experience, and the most life-changing moment you'll ever experience. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. So if right now you're dealing with stress and stuff, you need to take a step back and think, when do I feel happy? Like partway happy? When do I feel at peace? When do I feel content? Like I was watching a video where she was talking about that. And she said, like, to make a list. And I was thinking about it. I was like, when I feel the happiest and the most at peace is when I'm nursing my baby, which is just like quietly in the dark in her room. There's nothing else going on. It can be kind of like boring, I guess, because I have to do it every day, and I have to drop everything when she wakes up. I could be in the zone, in the flow, and I don't get to continue. I have to stop immediately. But that's when I feel at peace, when you really think about it, Or like when I'm out here milking the cow, like, I hate coming out here. Every time I have to come out, I don't want to. It's work. It's annoying. But once I'm out here, the negative stuff is not bad. My arms are really cold right now. It smells like poop out here. I get hit in the face with a poopy tail all the time. And when I'm washing her, the poopy water runs down my arms. And sometimes she kicks and does all this stupid stuff. Anyway, she's almost done, so I gotta wrap this up. But I just want to say that if you're having that moment where you're like, if I could just get whatever it is, if I could just get married. All of the married people laugh because seriously, it amplifies problems. But if I could just get married, or just get that house, or just get that pet, or whatever it is, I don't know. If I could just have more money, next time you're feeling that, just take a step back. Or if you're feeling that now, take a step back and think, when I get there, it's still not going to be perfectly happy at all. And if you can learn now, right now, where you're at, to really hone in on those times that do make you feel happy. And more, but even better than happy, peaceful and content. Those are the things that when you get to that new job, new house, new spouse, new baby, more money, when you get to that place, you can use those exact same skills you learned right now about how to stay in peace in that place, and you'll enjoy it so much more. The bad stuff will just kind of roll off the back because it's alright. I've got some joy. It's mixed, but that's okay. It's peace, but it's peaceful. That's the main thing. You want to really hone in on those things that bring you peace, bring you joy. Like for me, I am learning. I love talking to this camera to you guys. I love it, okay? So, just wanted to share that with you. I love you. Even though I don't know you, I'm sure I would if I met you. Have a good day.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel